Well, hello there. How are you all? I hope you're all well. Look, I'm going to do this video and purely for... It's rarely because of a public service announcement, and that is as a bit of a warning that you should always, I don't know, consider that some people who come across as normal, some people who come across as credible, sometimes it can hide the fact that the cheese has well and truly slid off of their cracker. And who are we talking about? Well, you know who we're talking about, and you know why you're here. Justin. I'm going to share with you 2 emails. And look, I want to make this very, very clear. Up to the point where Justin uploaded his video to YouTube, Justin had appeared to be normal with his interactions with me. I've said this before. I couldn't give credence to anything from that video, but I felt that it was important for people to see it, make their mind up, so on and so forth. But I just want to categorically state now that in my unprofessional, personal opinion only, having no grounds in law or otherwise, it's purely my opinion based on the information that I have that has been sent by him and uploaded some of it, that Justin is a fucking maniac. And this isn't anything to do with trans, it's nothing to do with anything other than my personal opinion that he is a fucking nutcase, and you're about to find out exactly why. So, for a start off, he tried to say that Captain James Fry had been hiding Timothy Pison, is it? The young lad who went missing years ago. And yeah, he's been living with James Fry, and it's going to come out into the public. Well, the time has surpassed. It will occur in the next 2.5 to 7.5 hours. Obviously, this was Wednesday now. No later than 10 p.m. Chicago time, at the absolute latest. But it will be around the prime time news slots. I will be publicly named as being the person who found Timothy. It would be nice if people would give me the benefit of the doubt and try trusting me and believing me. It feels like everyone just wants to talk shit without actually coming directly to the source. I'll be emailing you documents in a little while which back up many, many of my findings and support the drug pipelines. There's not just one, there's 3. They have a West Coast pipeline, a Midwest pipeline, and an East Coast pipeline. Somehow the funks are in bed with Fry, but I don't know how. Remember, this is not me saying this, by the way. And if anybody from law enforcement or anything, any solicitors, they want some information, come to me. I'll give you the whole fucking lot. But they have properties here which fit into the Midwest pipeline. It's all very sus. Of course it is. Everything's sus in your mind. Also, today is the 22nd of the 2nd, 23. This is numerologically important. Dylan's attack was the 13th of the 2nd, 2023. Also numerologically important. Tom Johnson, 33. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 1 survivor, plus 2 victims, plus 2 victims. The numerology in all of this is of significant value. Today is 2 days before the 1-year anniversary of Hannah's death. He's talking about Hannah Clary. Also significantly important as her brother Junior is involved in all of this. It is his 2017 Sonata on the gas station CCTV, not an Elantra. Please just try to give me the benefit of the doubt. I wouldn't have come to you if I didn't think you would do right by this information. Well, I'm sharing this information and putting it with a side note that you're a lunatic. So hopefully that is what you intended. And just to top things off, I never lied about the knife. I never lied about Fry being a true crime buff. I never lied about Fry going rogue. I never lied about Fry being guilty as sin of many, many crimes. That's you, James Fry, by the way, that he's talking about. Everyone raced to conclusions without even asking me for the documentation that supports my statements, which is really kind of a dick move. Everyone just assumed and expected I would show my entire hand right away before the story even breaks in the media. They were wrong about that. I am way, way smarter than people give me credit for. Smarter? It's for them to pick on the gay, trans, autistic guy who happens to have a genius IQ and works with the feds. He's given me the name of someone else, and I'm not going to say who this person is, but he's saying this is one of his many sources, of which I have many, and he has a contact at MPD that he is claiming to be someone else. I have them names. Again, if anyone from law enforcement wants to come out to me, I have the two names that he is claiming are his official sources and where they are. I have that detail. I'm really quite tired and over everyone's bullshit of talking about me instead of to me. Well, this is addressed to you, by the way. You just assume the worst and believe other people who have not seen my documentation and I've been holding close to my chest. The way everyone has been coming at me and after me is really kind of a dick move. Now they are making threats to drag my mum into this. They are scared and desperate. They wouldn't be coming after me like this unless I was right on the money, which I am. It is painfully obvious. But weren't it you who went onto social media and then said, fuck around and see, kind of thing? Not really someone who's scared, I wouldn't say. Yet again, I'm the smartest one in the room. Obviously a fan of Now You See Me. It's beyond exhausting. I outsmarted the mastermind of this entire plan, which none of you are going to see coming when that is announced. There are reasons why my political connects brought me into the fold, which you've told us time and time again, military connections, so on and so forth. I really don't understand why people can't just trust me and give me the benefit of the doubt. Fuck. Because nothing you've said to date has been correct, and multiple statements you've made have been proven to be false. When have I ever lied to you? Well, it seems that pretty much since the video went up onto YouTube, everything that's fallen out of your mouth since then has been utter shite. I have no reason to lie. I would lose everything I have worked to build if I were lying. Well, you say you'd lose everything you've built. What have you built? Everything that you have built that you've got to lose. What is that? Because when I look at your videos, it doesn't even look like you have a fucking Hoover. So I don't know what you're looking to lose. You have no credibility to lose because that's shot to shit as well. So I don't understand what you've got to lose. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a rant. Hours upon hours doing my... So why would I bother spending hours upon hours doing my research, collecting and collating my data, plot and mapping and charting all of my data? You answered that question. You said that you have autism. And that is potentially why, and I feel for that. You've got fixated on something, you've dug, and you've gone down a rabbit hole instead of a viable information source. I have spent more hours digging into this case and researching all of the players and just how huge of a damn spider web this shit is than anyone else. I have mostly been right the entire time. Yes, my positions have shifted over time, but they shifted due to receiving new intel. Intel such as I have found out in that it wasn't Ashlyn who has been hooking up with Dylan, it's her brother Josh. Also Batista, remember, not Dave Batista, we're not going after the actor, is wrapped up in this, and she is looking to get cuffed up. She is also partially behind the Papa Rogers account with Josh. How come the Papa Rogers account is a pseudonym of your fucking name, Justin? You have a free-barreled name, and that just happens to be made up of that. I don't get it. I'm not going to give his full name, but trust me, it's out there, you can find it. Papa Rogers is made up of Justin's full name. They obviously done it to make it look like it was him. They're tweeting back and forth to each other. This is information I literally received not even 2 hours ago. Things change, which changes the picture of what happened, but my intel is good. I also received intel that Dylan and Bethany were in fact not at the house that night, so not there at all now. It didn't have to do with their friendship, they simply weren't there, which is why their timeline makes no damn sense. Just like I have been saying since December, but no one will believe me. Well, you weren't saying it a week ago. You were saying that she was there, she froze in shock, and you... Oh, fuck me. I'm just so over literally everyone and their uncles attacking me for quite literally no reason. Not no reason. None. They simply do not want to open their minds to alternative possibilities of what has been going on. They are deliberately choosing to live in ignorance and not allow a non-mainstream media narrative to exist. Hannah was murdered, end of story. There is more to support evidence. There is more than enough evidence to support this, especially considering her father, Scott Clare Sr., was Maddie's sugar daddy. There we go. He follows her on Instagram. He paid Fry off to make Hannah's murder go away. Same excuse as Timothy's mother. Timothy's mother, who unalived herself. Bullshit. Fry is wrapped up in her death as well. We have him for Tom and Leslie. We have him for Katie Benoit. We have him for Amy. Her death is why Fry no longer uses guns. He only uses knives. We have him for at least an additional 3 charges on top of that. I don't have those names, though, not yet. Anyway, again, it would be great if people would ask for my documents first and then trash talk later, which everyone has done. An exact opposite. It's incredibly childish. And there's a load of pictures. Well then, like I say, cheese well and truly slid off that fucking cracker. And I'll see you lot in the next one.